Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We did that
uh-oh,
so much.
uh-oh. Well, let's go on and talk about it. Let's just do it. I see she rolling her eyes. Let's pick our picks. Let's get to it. She wants to talk about it. We already know who you picking, okay? Let's get to
Four,
Oh,
these
you already
NFC
know
chat.
who I'm picking. You already
These,
know who I'm picking.
well, you know what?
I'm
Let you go first. You tell us
picking
why.
my team. I'm picking my team. We here. Let me
Whoa,
tell
whoa,
you
whoa,
right
whoa,
now,
whoa, whoa,
right?
whoa, whoa. Let me set the stage. Let me set the stage.
Okay, set the
We got the
stage.
Eagles at home
Mm-hmm.
against the Washington Commanders, right? The
In
Eagles
the
is
Wait a minute,
six
in the
point
NFC Championship game.
in
You
the
gotta say the whole
NFC
thing.
Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles are 6 point home favorites. Danny,
Right.
tell us why the Commanders are going to win this game. You have the
Listen,
floor.
again, okay? They're in our division. We already know how this goes, right?
Mm.
They might try to do something tricky because we did trade Jahan Doxson over there. So I got a feeling like they're gonna try to give him a tricky
nine.
play, a revenge play, or whatever the case may
He
be, or
probably telling
whatever.
all y'all secrets.
Oh yeah, you know
Oh
he
no,
is.
you see the tape. This is the Trilly and Philly. You feel me? Okay. You got one, we got one, and now we're gonna break the tie. And the tiebreaker, whoever wins goes to the Super Bowl. Plain and simple. So here we go. You got to contain Jalen Hurts. We need to put the pressure on this dude. And you know what happens when we put the pressure there? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't act like the
Pressure bust
defense can't get
pipes.
after. Excuse me?
Pressure bust
I'm sorry.
pipes.
Hey, listen. You know what happens if we do what we supposed to do to contain this dude? I don't know how Lattimore is going to, do with AJ Brown because, they claim that AJ Brown is his dad and all of this type of stuff. But hey, make it hard for him. That's what I say. Make it
He's
hard
a
for him.
he's a big physical
Contain,
cornerback.
contain.
He does better against big physical receivers. I'm just
Right.
putting it out there. He doesn't
Right.
do well against the short, fast ones.
Right. And those and it the big like you said physical receivers they're easier to check because they're not quick. They're not like making double moves all over the place and stuff like that. So yeah, I
Yes.
get it.
The only
Yeah.
thing I'm saying is everybody has to play their position 110%. Gonzalez, we don't have no time for no miss freaking field goals or extra points. I'm saying we need everything. Punt return, we need Crowd on his game. If he want to run one back, I'm fine with that.
So
Jay
see,
got to be putting up the points. The O line got to be on point. Defense got to be putting the pressure on Jalen. And we got to contain Saquon some kind of way. I don't care. I don't care if he got to drag you for 5 yards. We need to get him down. Period. Everybody got to just be playing their freaking positions.
Mhm.
Okay, Cliff, better think about some things and come out with something that they haven't seen some kind of way. But we have shown that we can beat them. I don't want to hear nobody's mouth about, but Jalen Hurts wasn't in the game. That's right, because we put him out the game. Say it like it's supposed to be said. And if they choose to do it that way again, come on board, Lord heal him in wherever he's going, home, Hawaii, wherever he's vacationing. I'm at the point now that I'm trying to get to the bowl now. I wasn't even about the bowl. I wasn't even thinking about the bowl. But now it's before us. They are one game. They're in our way of getting to the bowl.
Mhm.
So we gotta just be disciplined. No freaking penalties. Play disciplined football. And there we go.
Mhm.
We're not scared to go up there to their stadium. We're not.
Okay.
Mm.
That was a
So,
lot.
and my pick is the Commanders.
Well,
So just for the
obviously,
record.
well, I think I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that for the
Right,
record.
we kind of figured that one
You know,
like
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure. I was. Is she leaning Eagles?
No, a
I
little
don't
bit of
know.
ambiguity there.
Yeah, you had me going. I was like, wait a minute, is she going Eagles? No,
No. I mean, you gotta lay it all. It's all being laid on the line right here.
no doubt, no doubt. I wouldn't say, y'all don't have a snowball chance in hell because y'all definitely got a chance of winning this game based on what I've seen these
Mm-hmm.
past couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
That the RPOs that Jaden Daniels is running is nearly impossible to stop. You give him that run pass option, I don't. It's really hard. Like you saw the Lions defense, they had no answer, and then y'all running bubble screens. They had no answer for the stuff that you do. So this is going to be a great game. I can't
Yeah,
wait
the
to
O-line
watch it.
just needs to protect him because they're gonna be trying to put him out the game.
Now, the thing I hope for, I want good weather. I don't want a sloppy football game like we saw this past weekend with the
I know,
Rams
yeah.
and the Eagles and the Ravens
Mm-hmm.
and the Bills. I want to see a good, clean football game where the
Yeah,
weather's not playing a factor. So,
right,
but with
exactly.
that said, I'm going with the Eagles to win this game and go to Super Bowl.
Oh.
All right, it's on you, Dale.
Hey, look, I think we already know
Mhm.
I'm taking. You already know I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking this one. I took
Okay.
took them last game, and yes, I am going to say y'all were getting dominated before Jalen Hurts got hurt. That is it.
Right? Let's be honest. This is the voice of reason, right? Voice of
Hey,
reason.
voice of reason, right?
Wait a
Y'all
minute,
been,
are we going with close and almost now? That's what we doing?
nah, we ain't saying close
No,
almost. He
I'm talking to
actually
the
got hurt.
marvelous one because
Yeah.
he's chiming in. I thought we weren't doing close and almost.
I didn't say close at almost. I
Uh-oh.
said,
Uh-oh.
if Jalen Hurts didn't get hurt, y'all would
If,
have almost
if,
lost.
if, if,
Right.
if, if, if,
If was the
if.
fifth, yeah,
I
okay,
mean, okay. You still can't walk the victory on that one, but you
yes,
can't rely on Jalen Hurts to be hurt. You just can't.
that can't
And
be part of the game plan.
and look, their
Wow.
defense is actually pretty good. The
Mm-hmm.
Philly, don't
Mm-hmm.
sleep on that.
What,
They,
Dale, they're in our division. We played them twice already. We
yeah,
play them twice every year.
right. So what happened the
Nobody
first?
is scared. Dale, ain't nobody scared over here. We going in, and whatever happens, happens. That's how it's going. But let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Old Nikki is watching film. You better believe it. He can try to be cute if he want to. You can try to be cute if you want to. Because guess what? One false move, and you gonna be in Cancun, baby. One false move. One false start slipping if you want to. And you will be in Cancun. And that's how
Okay,
I say.
right. Because y'all did play two games, like you said, right? The
We did
one,
play two.
right, the one that Jaden
And
Daniels
and,
played,
and by the way, and led 1 3/4.
right.
So that's what I'm
The
gonna say.
the one game where Jalen Hurts finished the whole game, it was like 26-18, right? In Philly,
Dale,
right?
Dale, Dale,
Uh-huh.
Dale. I mean, only
Yeah,
only one or two, one thing or another thing is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. I'm putting everything on the Commanders, and we're gonna see. We playing with house money, baby. We playing with house money.
Yeah, they
They
are.
have to
well,
beat
I'll give you
us. They
that.
have to beat us.
Nah, you gotta beat them.
No, here's what
You
I'm saying. If we lose to them, they're gonna be like, told y'all couldn't beat the Eagles. If they lose to us, it's gonna be like, them is lost at home and can't get in the bowl because of the Commanders. So they have more to lose than we do.
Yeah,
Just trying to get
absolutely.
to look, I was just trying to get to 9-8 and
Look,
win 5 home games.
exactly. Y'all
And
ain't supposed to
we
be
didn't
here.
messed around. We didn't messed around and got 3 extra checks out
Yeah,
this camp.
exactly. Yeah, y'all ain't supposed to be here, Danny. Well, I think we could all just say that they ain't supposed to be here. This
You know
this,
what I'm
this
saying?
is beyond anybody's wildest dreams that y'all
Listen,
would be
we
at the
go
NFC
the
listen.
Championship
most
game.
Cinderella of a Cinderella that I've seen in a long time.
I know
I've not seen a Cinderella go
Hey,
this far in a long time.
hey,
this got Cinderella looking like, damn, the Commanders.
look, exactly.
Oh boy.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Disciplined football, and we can pull it out. We've shown that we can. If everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, we can win this game.
Well, the good thing is that the weather forecast for Sunday is a high 46. So we won't be getting these 20-degree weathers
Okay,
going.
nice.
So it shouldn't be
Nice.
a game. It shouldn't be a weather game. That's what the forecast is saying.
Yeah. Well,
We'll
Dale,
see.
of course you know too. I mean, we're not that far from Philly. I mean, we get some of the same type of weather. We
That's
both have the open dome. So I mean, like
true. That's true.
we not the Rams looking at 80 degrees and need our hands warm every 5 seconds. So
Very
it's
true.
gonna be, trust me, I think it's gonna be a good game. I
This
think
was
it's gonna be a grungy game because everybody knows what's next or what's not next. And I'm still going with my team. And as I said last week, whether we win or lose heavy on the win, I hope you will have me back next week because I with bells on either way. I win either way. Either way, I win, 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 no matter what.
You've already
look,
won.
y'all already won, right? Y'all
You
have
already
already
won.
won this season in life
Yes.
for real. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie.
for real. Yeah,
But reality is that Saquon Barkley owns you. Okay. He always has big games against Washington.
Wait a minute,
And
I
I
have a quick question though. When Jalen was out, was Barkley in the game?
yeah, he was in the game.
He stayed in the game. Was AJ Brown still in the game?
yeah.
Yeah, but but the quarterback matters. You got
Wait,
Kenny.
excuse wait.
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
You
Here
got
she.
Pickett throwing the ball.
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Stop
Okay,
it.
so let me tell you what I've heard all year that has just been crazy to me, right?
Well, let me.
Because we've sucked for a score, right? We've had some people here, Pierre Garcon, we had Portis, we had RG3, we had some pieces to the puzzle. It just didn't all come together, right? And what were
Mhm.
we hear? Oh, you suck. Nobody wanted to hear that RG3 had a brace on. Nobody wanted to hear about this and that. Well, and look, even we had Heineken in. We got all sites with the Tampa. That was a Tampa Bay game too, by the way. He even had his t-shirt
But none
going
of
on,
those
right?
teams made it to the NFC Championship
No,
game.
no. What I'm saying is nobody cares. You have a first, second, third string in practice squad for a reason. It's always supposed to be next man up. So I don't want to hear nobody's mouth when somebody's out, hurt, injured. We don't make the rules. We didn't make the
Well,
schedule. We don't, we can't control.
well,
Well, we could control an injury. We
well.
don't control any of that. It's next man up. Period. Everybody on the team
Well,
gets
let,
play,
let
gets
me
to
just
play.
point this out.
Hey,
Let me just point this out since you brought up the good point that Saquon was there and everybody else was there. But when I look back, because you do play this team twice.
hey,
You
yeah,
play twice.
You played them the first time.
yeah,
Yeah.
we sure
Jalen
did.
Hurts played in that game,
Yeah,
and they beat you 26-18.
okay.
I'm just saying, we've seen the results when Jalen Hurts is there, and we've seen the results when he's not there.
And
So you know
Saquon
what?
Barkley
Hold
has
on a minute. Let me
100.
get him for a second. Because hey, listen, the Saints used to have a dominant,
Mm-hmm.
dominant defense. Your Greg
Saints?
Williams days, you was tough. You know what I'm
Whoa,
saying?
whoa, whoa. You might be
Wow.
let's not get carried away. We ain't no
No,
dominant
no,
defense.
no. Yes, you did when Greg Williams was there. Yes, you did. Y'all got in trouble for,
Oh
all the
yeah,
little stuff that y'all did,
no,
right?
yeah, the Bounty Gate.
But
Bounty Gate.
yeah, but
Okay.
that wasn't no dominant defense. We did
So,
bounty gate to get some kind of defensive
all I'm
production.
saying is y'all were doing
I
something.
remember
People
that.
act like it's called the defense for a reason. The
Mm-hmm.
defense, you are defending something. So is it our fault that Jalen had to leave the game because our defense was defending?
Technically, it was your fault. You gave him a concussion.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, he got a point.
It was your fault.
oh,
Yes, it was
oh.
a fault. Yes, it was a fault.
I'm
It was
saying
kind of your fault. I mean, you gave the man a
Luro
concussion.
was playing defense. Hey,
I'm just
But hey,
I'm just saying.
look, but look,
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying.
say what you want about the defense, but Saquon Barkley has 150 yards against y'all every time he plays you.
Okay.
Okay, and
Listen,
just rushing.
that's
Okay.
not going to change. That's not going to change my pick.
Okay,
And I just
we
want
know
to know.
that. We know
I
that.
just want to know. Just imagine for a second. Just imagine for a
I'm
second if you
trying.
can.
I'm
Since
trying.
if you can, if we get this W, you see a W right here. If we get the W, what are you gonna say to me? you
Oh my
think
God!
besides welcome
This
to the
what
Super
we better
Bowl?
say to you. We'll be able to say absolutely nothing. It'll be the Danny show. Okay, we
Oh, I like
push
that.
my
Whoa,
mute
whoa,
button.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
like
Let's
that.
not get carried away, Dell. They still gonna have one more game to play. Now, if they win the Super Bowl, we
I
will
just say if.
rename the show the Danny Show. No, I'm kidding.
Well, don't say that. Don't say that because I will, for at least 2 episodes, am going to demand that you say that.
Oh,
Okay.
you gonna start the show off if y'all win the Super Bowl, you would start the show off. You would be the host, start this joint off. Welcome to another edition of the Voice of
Yeah,
Reason Sports Podcast. That will be you.
yeah, you deserve it at
Okay.
that point. If
Yes.
something like that, I mean, we all know you're not beating Mahomes, but that's okay. If you get there,
Yeah, we
I'm
already
just,
know that. We ain't even worried
I'm
about it.
just saying,
you
I'm
get
just
there.
taking it week by week. I'm just asking what you would say to me in the event that we beat the Eagles at home. I don't care if it's 1 point, 3 points, 2 points, it doesn't matter. 15 points at
It's-
home and go to the Super
It
Bowl.
would be
I just want you to
fantastic.
imagine what you would say to me.
I would say congratulations, give you a nice pat on the back.
That's not good enough. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
This,
mm-mm, mm-mm.
this is so sickening to me to even
I
talk
know.
about.
I know. And this gives me
Commanders
so much
going to the
pleasure,
Kansas Super
Dale.
Bowl.
Dale,
Oh,
just
this is so
this gives
sick.
me so much
Ugh,
pleasure.
ugh.
But you know what? They already said that America took a vote and that they would rather the Commanders
Oh
go
boy.
and play the Bills,
Oh.
a redo of 91. I think that was 91. They want a
Mm.
redo of that Super Bowl. But I'm just taking it one game at a time. I'm just saying
Oh,
we're
are
going
you?
up to.
You already
I just
talking
said what
Super
To
America.
Bowl?
the opponent,
No,
yeah.
I
We
no.
on the Super
I
Bowl.
said what
The
America
opponent.
said. There was a poll online. I'm saying
Mm.
that we're going up there with a W in mind. That's
Well,
what
you
we're going.
should. You should.
That's what we're
And
going.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And I
But
want
yeah,
Jalen Hurts. Look, this is so serious. I want Jalen Hurts to play every minute of that game. Okay,
me too.
every
Hey,
second,
be careful.
all
Hey, be
of them,
careful.
everybody in. So when we get the W,
Be
I
careful.
won't have to hear. It'll be like a mouse relieving himself on cotton. Nothing. You won't hear nothing. You'll be able to hear a pin drop. And guess what? Conversely, if it doesn't turn out the way that I'm saying it is, I'm like, we gave it our gusto. We still win. Okay?
Yeah,
We
you
still
win no
win.
matter what.
Yes.
What if y'all get blown out 40-7? What you gonna say there?
If we get blown out, first of all, I'm gonna have a problem with my team because somebody ain't do their job.
Yeah.
Several
Okay.
people, including the coach, did not do their job if we, which I don't think will happen, get blown out 40-7.
Dale, I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you
come up
like
here and
this.
tell the truth either way.
If they lose 50-7, 60-7, it does not matter. They have
No, that
won.
does matter.
This
No,
this
that
is
does
this
matter.
has been a successful season for them. This
Yeah, we
this
usually
is
win.
remarkable.
I know.
Yeah, but you don't want it to end like that, though.
No,
You
you
want to
don't. Yeah,
you
it
want
needs to be very
snowball chance.
competitive either way.
And if
You
you
want a
lose,
snowball chance?
want a snowball's chance. If you lose a 40-7, you didn't have a chance at that point.
That
But
that that would be a snowball at that point. But
so
I'm not even receiving that negative energy.
I
I'm
got
telling you,
you. I
I'm
respect.
telling you, we coming out with the W. I'm telling you.
Hey
I'm
man,
telling you,
okay.
Rick.
I think Barkley's on a mission. We gonna see.
Barkley's been on a mission all yeah. I mean, kudos to him. I'm just saying we need to plan for him. We need to
All
plan
right.
for him.
We got another game to cover here.
All right.
uh,
We don't forget there's the AFC Championship game. It's not the Super Bowl yet, Danny. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I know
Exactly.
you. I don't count your chickens before they hatch. Okay. Let's.
I am not counting my chickens. Except for that one for Sunday. Yeah. You
That's
count
right.
now.
You got that one. You got that one. I just don't believe you're gonna get this one. I'm just saying. I'm rooting for you.
All
I
right.
think you got a snowball chance in hell on this one because the way y'all play
Thank you
offense
so much. Thank you
is
so
a
much.
little unpredictable. So
it's a
there's a
division
chance. Yes.
for sure.
But I got the Eagles winning. Anyway, Chiefs at home against the Bills. This is like a replay from a AFC Championship game. What was it, 2-3 years ago when the Bills
I think
played
it
the
was 3
Chiefs?
years ago. I think they still had Tyreek Hill, right?
I believe they did. I believe they
Mm.
did. Yeah, but that game was in Buffalo, I believe.
No, that was in Arrowhead.
It was an Arrowhead. Okay, all right. So we got a rematch and an AFC Championship
Mm.
game. Chiefs
Yep.
at home against the Bills. The Chiefs are 2-point home favorites. I think this is the year that the Bills Mafia, they return to the Super Bowl. I believe that they will beat the Chiefs. I do not believe that the Chiefs are as good as they've been in the past. I just don't. I don't think they have the same mojo. I know they went 15-2, but I think the Bills have that mojo, and I think the Bills win this game and go back to the Super Bowl. We'll face the Eagles, and we'll have a great game between the Eagles and Bills. I got the Bills win. Who you got?
And I don't think we mentioned this last time. On today's show, I did have the Bills beating the Ravens. I think I was the only one of us, the lone wolf, having the Bills beating the Ravens this week. So we ain't mentioned that. But we on the next game. We on the next one. We on the follow. I think the Bills are playing like one of the best that they play. And I'm shocked and amazed that they're doing this because in the beginning of the season, I thought he was going to have problems not having Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. You usually don't lose players and then become better. You just
Mm.
don't. That's it's not knowing how football happens. But somehow the Bills did it. Somehow the Bills did it. And they're playing better than they was playing with those other top receivers that they had.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But they going against the Mahomes monster. Okay. He got the
Mm.
referees in the back pocket. You can't
Mm-hmm.
touch. Okay. You can't
Right.
touch.
What's up
I
with that?
dare you. I dare you touch his shoestring. Dare you.
Right.
And they ain't gonna do 15, they're gonna do 22 yards. Okay. They're gonna change the rule for him, and he's gonna get 22-yard penalty because you touched his shoestring. So going to Arrowhead with them biased referees.
Mm, mm, mm,
And like I
mm.
said, Mahomes got the best weapons around him that he's ever had, including when he had Tyreek Hill. He has the best weapons he's had the whole time, plus got a defense on the other side of the field. They used to this team. You got the best coach in the league. Uh, Everything to me just goes towards the Chiefs on this. I got the Chiefs winning this one. 24-20.
Mm.
24-20. Wow. Okay. Just since you bringing up past predictions and stuff like that, you weren't too high on the Bills early on this season.
Just said that. I just
Okay.
said, but I
Okay.
had
I'm
them against
just.
the Ravens, though. I had them against the Ravens. Everybody had an extra everybody had an extra layer glaze on the Ravens this year.
Right.
I didn't suspect we was going to get so much snow in this game, but yes, I did have the Ravens win.
It's a different kind of cold up there in Buffalo.
It is. It's definitely a different type of cold.
It
And
is for
even,
sure.
and even in Kansas City, it gets really, really cold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Buffalo is suited for it.
Oh,
Dang.
For
for the
sure.
weather. Suited for the weather.
You know,
Yeah.
I would say the Bills because they like that grungy team that I like, but not that he's done it too many times. But I think there's going to be an interception, kind of like in the fourth quarter, that changes the trajectory of the game.
Mm.
And then that's going to allow Kansas City to pull out and win it. I like Josh Allen. I do. But sometimes if he an interception that you like, ah man, I shouldn't have done it that late. But I just feel like that might just happen. So I'm going with Kansas City.
Okay. I mean, I just think that Josh Allen has gotten his turnover problem under control.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those situations where they need a big play, he's not forcing the ball anymore, and he's using his legs more. He's a big guy. He's a big 6'4", 6'5",
he is
fast running quarterback that nobody wants to tackle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
And he's using that body. So I think this is the year. I mean, Kansas City, their biggest weapon is the defense, not their offense. So we'll see.
I mean, their biggest weapon is Mahomes. That's their biggest weapon.
Right.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He's
That's
going to
that's
win the
fair.
game for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's fair. But what's kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say is what's carrying the team is the defense. The defense has been carrying this team with
Yeah.
blocked field goals and making some great defensive plays. Yes,
but I think the offense is underrated. They just do it differently. They don't make big plays no more. It's like the Chiefs have sustained drives. If you look at their stat sheet, 11 plays, 72
I
yards,
know.
take up 8 minutes off.
Keep away.
Keep playing, keep away. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the key.
They've been doing that this year, and they've been doing that well. And I think it's kind of getting under broadcast how well they're doing that this year. So you know their offense is helping the defense. You know,
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, defense is playing good. They're making plays, they're getting turnovers. You know, they are making plays, but I think it's some of that is being aided by that offense just having those sustained drives. They're not
Giving them a break, keeping them rested.
keeping them rested, 7-minute drives,
right.
I'll be surprised if they won top 5 in like time of possession this year. I'll be so surprised.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we will see. We got the championship games. Danny's team is in the championship game, the NFC championship game. We got the AFC championship game. So we will see, and we'll get ready for the Super Bowl.
And I just want to say kudos to the NFC East. You know, a lot of times people talking trash. I know we had a little couple of people who fall by the race. Yeah, it's like I like that the NFC championship is with two teams from the same division. So shout out to the NFC East. And knowing that one of us is gonna represent in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever. Let's wrap this thing up. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Whatever. Nobody want to hear about that.
See y'all.
Holla, y'all.